out for a steady hand on the tiller, we look set to have anything but. Well, joining me to discuss the blue-on-blue battle and whether an election is really what the country needs is Claire Pearsall, Conservative councillor and commentator. Claire, always great to have you on the programme. I mean, snap election. Anyone listening to this right now would think, why? Why? So answer that for me. Why?
I don't think there will be one, if I'm brutally honest with you, because you're right. What would be the point in holding a snap election in the autumn, given everything the country is currently going through? I have been in Westminster this week and I have spoken to MPs, and the rumour mill is working overtime. And I kind of think that's almost what Downing Street wants, because there is nothing better to focus the minds of MPs than the threat of an election coming up. So it just will maybe aid them to get back into line, to work together more as a party, especially as we enter the summer, which is going to be incredibly difficult.
Is this in the lights, do you think, of potential rebellion stirring behind the scenes? I mean, there are some calling the Parliamentary Standards Committee a kangaroo court, although it is heavily dominated by Conservative members of Parliament, 4 out of the 7. Meanwhile, the 1922 elections, which could see a new body controlling that, and some saying they want to try and make sure that the people at the tiller there are potentially not Boris Johnson allies.
I mean, there's a lot of talk about that and a lot of speculation that putting a slate together of anti-Prime Minister candidates for the 1922 will make a change of rules happen. Well, that isn't guaranteed. And when you do speak to MPs, the vast majority of them don't want the rules to change because they feel that it's not actually the way that we do things. Just because we didn't like the result, perhaps, that was given to us over the vote of no confidence, doesn't mean that we go back and change the rules. So I think this is a very small group of MPs putting that particular rumour around. I am not convinced that the party as a whole would vote for that. So I think, again, this is just a little bit of mischief making, as we've seen with rumours that started the week of 6 Tory MPs that were defecting to Labour. Nothing happened, and I suspect the same is true in this case.